The House of Representatives is set to vote on a bill to raise the debt ceiling and limit government spending.
But there's a lot of questions about how it's going to pass. Natalie Brand joins us live from Washington with the very latest. Natalie.
Hi, Liz and Ryan. Even though we're hearing some loud opposition from both ends of the political spectrum, party leaders here have indicated this will move forward, but it's going to take ample bipartisan support to get this across the finish line.
I am undecided, but I'm ready to hear what the White House has to say.
On Capitol Hill Wednesday, House Democrats huddled behind closed doors for a briefing with White House negotiators before a high-stakes vote tonight.
I'm confident that we will avoid a catastrophic default.
There are just days to go before the Treasury Department says the U.S. will run out of money to pay its bills. The vote on today's deal would lift the debt limit past the 2024 election. And new projections by the Congressional Budget Office indicates it would cut spending by $1.5 trillion over a decade.
Trillions and trillions of dollars in debt for crumbs. For a pittance.
Some conservatives are putting up a fight, vowing to vote no. There are also concerns from progressive Democrats.
We also need to hold our ground and stand up for the most vulnerable Americans.
The bill squeaked out of the House Rules Committee late last night with 2 Republicans voting against it. Even with GOP hardliners opposed, Speaker McCarthy has signaled to reporters the votes are there.
No, it matters. It's going to become law.
If the bill passes the House, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has put lawmakers on notice.
Senators should be prepared to move on this bill quickly.
That he wants to bring it to the Senate floor as soon as possible.
So back live in the House, debate now getting underway before a final vote is expected later tonight. Now, I've been reaching out to Bay Area Congress members to find out how they will vote. And so far, a lot of them not commenting quite yet. But Congressman Ro Khanna has tweeted that he is a no vote, as a number of other members of the Progressive Caucus have also taken that position. Liz.
And Natalie, there's a lot of noise from both parties, really, just ripping this deal to shreds. Is it late in the game for uncertainty about the vote count? How are the White House and Speaker McCarthy making sure that the math is good at the end of the day?
Well, they need 218 votes for that majority to get this out of the House. And so House leaders on the Democratic side have said that their expectation is that the GOP members will have 150 of those votes, at least 150. So what does that mean? That means that it would take around 68 House Democrats to also get on board, even though, again, we are hearing opposition from progressives and a lot of people not commenting quite yet. I spoke yesterday with the leader of one of the centrist Democratic caucuses here in the House, and she told me that most of her 98 members will be voting in favor of this. So I think what we're looking at is a lot of moderate lawmakers to get this through the House and then over to the Senate. Liz.
Yeah, sometimes the sign of a good negotiation is when nobody's happy with it.